Hello everyone and welcome back to another Spiritual Monday video with the Lecture Soul. What's up everybody? Hey guys. So today within this video, I honestly do want to talk about some of the ways that I am feeling, just little updates and things like that, just basically like a perspective change. And you know, honestly, within everything that I talk about, I'm sure that it will help benefit y'all in some way, because I feel like everything that I talk about is never just for me ever. Like I never hop on and just talk about myself without there being some sort of intention to help everybody, because that's just my purpose. Like I feel like that is just the way that I'm supposed to be living and the way that I'm supposed to be functioning. So I'm very much happy to know that, first and foremost, upon me making this video. I don't really have any kind of points, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have anything listed for me to talk about. I'm just going to be talking, and whenever it ends, it ends. So with that being said, the first thing I want to say is I want to thank you guys, everyone watching this, everyone who will watch this, everything, all of y'all. I wanted to thank you guys so very much and so very greatly for everything that y'all have done for me. I'm talking like support wise, I'm talking watching me, liking my videos, commenting, talking with me, getting coaching from me, whatever it was, like literally reposting, making subliminals with some of the words that I say, whatever it is, bro. Like I am so thankful for each and every single one of y'all's support so much. I just want y'all to understand that nothing ever goes unnoticed. I know that we have a very strong bond and support system together. I feel like that's definitely something that makes me very happy, because that's something that, it's not even something that I've always wanted, because I never imagined myself being someone who was so openly giving advice in this way and then getting a lot of responses because of it, if that makes sense. Like I never pictured myself in front of a camera and then talking to the world like this, you know what I'm saying? But it did happen in this way because it was meant for me, and that is just the way that it happened. I'm very thankful that it all did. But yes, like I wanted to say a few things, is that a lot of my mindset has readjusted. I don't want to say mindset, actually it's not a mindset, it's more of like my perception has readjusted in midst of everything that is occurring in the world. And what I mean by that is that I have done so much research. Like I'm very on top of stuff right now in terms of news, in terms of what's happening, in terms of economic and political stuff, and just overall mental health and everything, like how people are doing. I'm paying very close attention to it all, because all of these topics were things that I would have avoided a very long time ago, because I just felt like it wasn't my place. It made me uncomfortable. I'm scared. I don't want to know this, that, whatever, because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to be strong enough to hold myself down in case I ever felt very upset about something that I saw, you know, or something that I felt, or whatever it was. Now I want y'all to understand that upon me being so in touch and in tune with everything occurring, and I mean everything, guys, okay, I don't need to go into details, I'm sure y'all do know. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check the date and you could just see for yourself what kind of timeline we're in right now. I'm talking about with other stuff going on. Bruh. But basically, regardless of these things, I want you guys to know that I have completely recentered my focus on what is really important in this world. I feel like being a person who has a lot of status in the way that you're willing to do anything that you have to do to get to the top, in order for you to be successful, in order for you to be famous, in order for you to be whatever it is that makes your ego feel the best. I have completely readjusted my mindset about all of these things. And I'm not saying that I ever truly craved those things, because I always felt like that was not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I never felt like I resonated with that. I'm not trying to bring anyone down or even say anything about anyone's kind of fame or anything like that, because all of those things are understandable. But I will tell you that though, for myself, I am somebody who has a very high moral standard and ground. I knew that there was a time where I was making content, making posts that did not fully resonate with me in the way that I knew that I was growing out of that. That's more of what I mean. It always resonated with me at the time. You know, if I ever did something, it's because at that time I felt like it was right and best for me. But as time went on, everything has changed for me, where I was able to go in one direction, which was to like this other timeline where things were happening that required me to move somewhere, to have bigger opportunities, to basically do things that required kind of like selling out. I don't want to say it like that, but I kind of feel like there's no other way for me to say it like that. Basically, I just feel like there were a lot of opportunities, because there were, for me to do things that did not resonate with me, to do things that I just knew that was not for me, okay? And that really does go to show everything that I do on here, everything that I talk about, everything that I post about, everything that I'm very passionate about. I am very passionate about those things because I have a lot of conviction behind those things. I talk about Palestine so much. I talk about the genocide that is happening at this time. I talk about economic things that are happening all the time, matters that really contribute to other people in whatever way, shape, or form, whether it's benefiting them or not. I am always somebody who is on top of business with these things, because I have to learn to understand that we guys are the people in power. That is something that is super important. I really want y'all to understand that I don't care if you think a celebrity or if any other successful person that seems to be an elite is somebody who is bigger or better than you. It is not true. It is never going to be true in the way that everybody united is what's best for everybody. I'm not saying that those people who are successful, you know, don't deserve it, or that they're not meant to be there. I'm sure that that they are if they are there, but there are also a lot of things within these worlds and realms that we don't see, that we don't fully understand spiritually speaking, and that are very dark and demonic. I've seen a lot of crazy things and have heard of a lot of crazy things and have seen a lot of crazy things for myself, have been shown things that I know is not of something that a person with a good soul should be doing. You know what I'm saying? And again, even with this, I'm not saying that they don't have a good soul. I'm sure that they do, but it's very clouded by ego, something that you cannot choose to delve into. You cannot choose to basically dive into some shit that you know is not for you in that sense. I don't care about how anything looks as long as it is doing the right thing. I don't care if it is something where I just keep on talking and talking and talking about it, and I just keep spreading awareness, and I don't give a single shit at all. And I know that everyone who messes with me, who's on my channel, who follows me on Instagram, who's with me on TikTok, everywhere, bro, X, everything, I know that my people know exactly what it is that we stand for, because we stand for the best things in life, and that's just the way it is, period. I also want y'all to know that for myself, I have completely shifted my focus. Not that this really matters, but I felt like I wanted to talk about it because I just felt like I wanted to, just to let y'all know where I am mentally speaking. I don't want to be a celebrity. I don't want to be famous. I really don't. And that was something that I've officially learned actually about 2 weeks ago, because within everything that is occurring at this time, I have seen some very dirty billionaires be extremely insensitive to people who are suffering, be extremely cruel to people that are literally being killed, to people's families who are being torn apart. I've seen so many things that have completely broken my heart. And I mean, to the point of me thinking about it over and over and over again, just trying to figure out, why is it that this person thinks that this is funny? Why is it that this person is doing this? I want to know the real reason. It's not even like, how could they do this? It is like that, but it's also like, I actually want to know, how could they do this? I want to know what is the reason that they are doing this. And I have been shown through my dreams, because you know, I'm a Neptune 12th house, so I always have dreams about everything spiritual that does reveal to me what the truth is about a lot of things. And what I have been shown within my dreams is that these people, or those things, honestly, those things that want to hurt people or seem like they want to hurt people, the thing is that they have a very, very, very low self-esteem. All these people hate themselves, okay? That's the biggest thing. And when they hate themselves that much, they're willing to do anything that they have to do to feel like they have some sort of quality in this world. And what does that equal to them? That equals status. So what they'll do is that they'll do everything and then some in the worst way to get to where they want to be, because you know, when an elite wants to work with you, it's never for a good reason. It's always for selfish gain. I promise you guys that. That's a huge thing as well, is that it's all very much having to do with finances, with some sort of resource, with status, with you having a high standard in this reality. High standard, it's not a high standard. It seems that way because, you know, it's glorified and oh my god, so much power, people are paying attention to me. Baby, these are not things that anybody should be proud of, because what are you doing to get to that point? There are plenty of people who I know are celebrities that are great people, and we all do know that, I'm sure, definitely. There are some people, there's definitely not most people who are. I will be completely honest. I know that most people who are celebrities are not good people. And I'm not coming for anyone's fave. All I'm saying is that you just don't know everything that goes on. You don't know everything that goes on, and that's completely fine. You don't have to know everything. You can enjoy someone's music. You can enjoy what they stand for. You can enjoy their personality. But please remember that if you feel an off vibe about somebody, because I've had plenty of dreams about many celebrities that have exposed it all the way to me, where I've seen people for who they were, people that I really admired at one point. I was like, damn, bro, like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Because you don't want to see it like that. But sometimes you do end up seeing it that way because that's what's being shown to you. And so upon me learning what it was that these people acquired to do to hurt such people of the world, because again, you and I are the ones in power. As you guys can see, what's going on in the world right now is something that I never imagined ever seeing. You know, they do say that a system only lasts 250 years, and we are reaching the 250-year mark. All right, so that may tell you a lot about the energetic shape of everything, but I will tell you guys as well, I am not afraid of any of these things, because I know that it is in all of our highest favors to be successful regardless of how it looks on the outside. Now, before, when I said that I don't want to be famous, that I don't want to be somebody who is that popular to that extent, is because I know that I have a very, very, very sacred energy. I wanted to say really quickly, angels, to add to that point, because I forgot to mention it while I was filming, is that when I said that my energy is very sacred, I mean this very literally, and the same thing goes for each and every single one of us. It's not just me. Everyone has a very sacred energy, and the more that you realize how sacred it is the more that it becomes that way. So the way that I am, especially with everything that I post online and everything that I show to the world, everything that I intend to do to help people, is that I've realized that because I have such a sacred energy, you know, I have an energy that really wants to help people. I have a really genuine, true intention, like true love for everyone and everything in this world. And I feel like it feels as though it has to be protected in the way that only the best of the best find me, only the best of the best watch and continue to watch my videos. If you watch my videos, it's because you are the best of the best, but it's really because you have the potential within yourself to realize that for yourself. If you do not feel like you're the best of the best, because you are, but you know, some people may not feel that way, and that's okay, but just know for yourself, you are the best of the best. And I'm not going to sit here and act like y'all don't know it. You have to know it because it is true. But with that being said, I just feel as though within everything that I do post online, I only want people who do want help to see it. I only want people who are serious about their growth to see it. I only want people who maybe need to see the question mark in order for them to start questioning, is this the life that I want? When they see my videos, that they continue to change because they've seen my videos. Maybe they were living a life that they didn't love, and now that they've seen a video or two of mine, that they feel like, okay, I can do it. And even those who do feel threatened, I know that they're changing for the better, because that's what I intend always. And that's why I'm glad that I have the viewers that I do, that the people who watch me do, that I'm able to make videos as I do. I just feel naturally very blessed to know that everything that I'm putting out there is something that is helping somebody, and upon it all helping somebody as well. Like I stated, I only want people who understand that to be with me. I never want to be misunderstood. I don't like to be misunderstood, honestly. I just feel like it's something that, I mean, who wants to be misunderstood? But of course, when you have an intention like this, you don't want people to see it for anything other than what it is. And I even mean this in the way that if somebody feels more hateful, that's more of what I mean. I don't mean more of if they don't get what I'm doing, because I feel like it's very apparent. Everyone understands what I'm doing, but there's some people who feel, you know, they feel anger towards that. They feel a lot of contempt because they don't feel like they can do it themselves, or maybe be like that themselves, but everybody can. We all have that power within us. That's why I'm also saying that in case I ever threaten anybody or anything like that, I intend that those people also learn from what I'm doing, because I know that they will, because they have to. Like, this is a life that we're all putting ourselves into in order for us to make it into something even better for everyone, including ourselves. All right, guys. Just a little tap in. What's up? I thank God and the universe so very much for putting me in a position where I am growing so steadily, you know, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere. You know, I'm talking socially, because in those regards, that's where my work is really put out. But I found myself to be very glad that I am gradually growing in that way, because it has left so much room for all of the people who are not meant for me to leave, and all of the people who are meant for me to come and to stay. And that right there means more to me than anything else ever before. I don't know what's going to happen in regards to maybe my TikTok. You know, on TikTok, I used to have like 818,000 followers, I'm very sure. And this was back when I was talking a lot about paranormal things all the time. I remember that a lot of people didn't understand what I was talking about. A lot of it would spark controversy. A lot of it was very fascinating to a lot of people. A lot of people would come to me and tell me about their paranormal experiences and other things like that. And then as time went on, I didn't resonate with that anymore to keep talking about it so much, right? So what I did is that I stopped and I started to lean more towards talking about positivity and talking about the law of assumption and talking about being very confident within yourself, which then I think really scared a lot of people off, which I'm very thankful for now. I've learned to understand that everyone who did leave, because now I'm at like 768,000 followers, like it increasingly goes down, and I am completely fine with that, because I know, with that being said, everyone who's not meant for me is leaving, and I'm very happy about that, because all the right people are seeing my messages, and that's what means the world to me so much more than anything else. And I also know that because of this, that because I'm putting out such good energy and I'm really intending to help people, everything will end up blessing me at the right time, in the right way, in a way that makes me feel the most comfortable. Because I really feel like right now, if I was at 1.5 million or whatever, because it was only going to continue to grow, if I kept posting like that and all that stuff, I was going to eventually get to like 2 million, 3 million, whatever. But that would have made me feel so overwhelmed, because I know myself. When I was going through that time where I was increasingly growing so many followers on TikTok and I had so many views, I had like hundreds of thousands of views, millions, bro, it would stress me the fuck out. Because imagine going online and seeing billions of comments just spamming and spamming and spamming, and I'm talking all different kinds of opinions, all different kinds of things that you either do or don't resonate with. I was low-key stressing out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just something where I was very happy about. I felt very blessed. I felt like, wow, this is a huge blessing. You know, a lot of people are knowing who I am and the kind of messages that I deliver. But it also made my ego feel like it was something that I had to work really hard for in order for me to maintain what my ego wanted at that time. Okay, everything at this time now where I'm living and telling you guys about this is very natural, and I'm very happy about that, because I don't regret anything. I'm very happy about the way that I post. I'm very happy about the messages that I deliver. I'm very happy about everything that I do, and that is why I'm saying that I don't care to be famous, because at one point, you know, I knew that I was headed in some sort of direction, and that to me just felt like it didn't feel wrong. It did not feel wrong that I was going in that way, because that's what was meant for me at that time. But I will tell you guys that it did not feel like it was in my highest favor, because it did not feel like it, again, fully resonated with the kind of person that I am. I'm very private. I'm extremely reclusive. I am super private, bro, like dead ass. No one will know anything about me, and that's completely fine because I don't want anyone to know anything about me. I only want to help people. I want to be seen for who I really am. I don't want to be seen as some sort of idol. I don't want to be worshipped. I don't want edits made of me. I don't want anything to be happening within my reality where people see me and they're like, holy shit, oh my god, it's her. Like, to me, I think that, you know, it's cute, but it's flattering. It's not what I want though. Like, that's not the energy that I want. I want homies. I want people who resonate with me. I want people to understand where I'm coming from, and I want y'all to share your stories with me too, and I want us to talk. I want us to be friends. Like, I want us to be cool. Maybe not even friends, because honestly, even then, like, I'm very strict on my friend list. But what I'm saying is that I want to be cool with everybody. I don't want anyone to see me as anything other than what I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never want to walk in a room and people fucking freak out. Like, that's crazy to me. I feel like that's just not who I am as a person. I'm somebody who helps people. I want to work one-on-one with people. I want to be able to strive towards helping millions and millions of people, and I will do that organically. One way or another, it's gonna happen for me because it already has happened. You know, like, I already know I'm helping millions. Even if I don't see it, I know it because I can feel it. I've seen it. I've had dreams about it. Like, I know that these things are true, but that's the whole thing, is that I'm remaining true to myself, and that's what makes me the happiest. I've led down this road of basically honoring myself as opposed to doing what the ego may want you to do, for you to cower away. Maybe you don't want to post certain things because it's controversial. You don't know what's gonna happen, this, that. Bitch, speak up where you know you're supposed to. Be the humanitarian that you know that you are. Be a person who doesn't care about all that shit, because that shit does not matter. What matters is that you're happy, you're at peace, you have good health, you have everything that you want around you, then you're good. Because that's the way that I see life now. I understand, and I've always understood this. The only difference in the past being that I was more resistant to it, but now I truly understand and completely resonate with the fact that all I ever wanted was peace, happiness, health, and love, and that's it. Okay? Everything else in my reality is meant to bless me, and so it does, and that's all that I need. That's literally all that I need, and that's all that I would ever want. And I want you guys to know that, again, with me telling y'all that we are the people who are actually in control, I really want y'all to use that to your advantage. I want you to go out there, and I want you to talk about the great things in life. I want you to talk about inspiring others and also helping those who need your help. I want y'all to donate to people and to help those who need your money at that time. You know, like, resources are always universal. That's what helps me manifest so much more money, is because I know that every single dollar I spend comes back tenfold. And guys, it always does. And all of these things that I'm telling y'all are all things that have helped strengthen my mindset and my self-concept and my belief in myself, because I chose to believe in myself once and for all, and to just stay there with it, and to understand that this world does not revolve around me. I mean, it does. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my world. Of course it revolves around me, but I'm saying the whole wide world, I care about everyone in it. Everyone matters. Everyone should have a voice. Everything in this reality is something that we should all be helping in our very highest favors, because guys, it's not just you, it's everyone around you, everyone who needs your help. All right, supporting things that don't benefit you or the lives around you is not worth you getting up and doing something about it, guys. Like, seriously, boycotting is very serious, and it helps a lot. And once you start, you're never gonna stop. You're never going to want to stop, because the alternatives will always be so much better than anything else. And besides you feeling like, okay, yeah, this looks better, it's going to feel better too. You choosing to do things for yourself that are actually good for you is going to feel better than anything else. And when I say feel better, I mean you're not going to want to stop. You're going to want to keep going in that direction, because you know that this is the way that it's helping. It's helping you, it's helping everyone around you, and you're doing the best thing. Hello, of course it's going to make you feel great. I truly intend for myself to continue to boycott things that do not help people around the world. You know, things are hurting people. I absolutely want nothing to do with those things, and I will boycott as long as I fucking see fit, bro. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about what anyone has to say. I don't care about shit, because I know that at the end of the day, as long as I'm intending to help a person, that is exactly what I'm going to do. And even with that being said, as I continue to grow in my resources, to grow in all of the things that I know can help contribute to people, believe me guys, you're going to see a whole lot more of my action taking place. And I do not say this lightly. This is a very serious promise that I'm choosing to keep, because I don't need to explain myself. You already know I'm gonna stand on business with that shit, because everyone deserves to feel like they can continue on strong within their lives and their realities. I want to be a person who contributes very greatly to those around, okay? That's it. I will be doing more things like this, okay? I'm going to be working in that favor, definitely, and I'm only going to continue to move up like that. And I really want y'all to continue to care as much as I do as well, because all of that care is gonna help everything around you guys. Like, this is very serious. This is something you have to choose to want to be a part of, because we all deserve to be a part of the bigger picture. I mean, we are regardless, so why not contribute in the way that actually helps more than anything else, guys? The only things that I want for myself is to be an inspiration and to help those around me. I want to be somebody who is known for eternity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be known for eternity because I know that I'm destined to be that way. I know that I will be somebody who will forever be remembered in every single way, shape, and form, because that's what I'm destined for. And it will not be in the conventional way that you see other people being famous or whatever. This is going to be a whole different thing, baby. Remember, I am an Aquarius stellium. I have an Aquarius Venus, Neptune, Uranus, and rising. Yeah, I'm meant for this shit, okay? I'm meant to stand out, and that's exactly what I'm going to do because I already am doing it. I'm also in 11th house, Sun, Moon, and Mercury. I have hella Aquarius influence in my birth chart, and I also have Uranus conjunct Venus, okay? The way that I love you guys is very different, and it's something that maybe y'all have never seen before, but that's exactly what makes me different and special. It's the fact that I'm gonna stay true to what I know, and that's going to follow with everyone seeing it for what it is, and y'all will understand it and y'all will follow it too, because we are all in this together. We're all very inspirational together, very unconventional in the very best way, but that's the whole thing. That's what makes you different. It's what makes you stand out, and it's what creates that originality within you to inspire others to follow their own individuality as well. I don't want any copycats. What I do want is for you to find inspiration within me and to apply it within your life in the way that you deem fit. That's it, okay? Take everything that I'm doing and remix it in your own special way. I want to see what kind of magic y'all come up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's the kind of videos that I make, if you want to make videos like this too, go ahead and do that. You feel me? Remix it though. Like, make it the way that you want to make it. Do not try to copy me, of course, or anyone else, because copying people is not gonna get you to your own originality. You feel me? Like, you're trying to look back on yourself. You're the person you should be inspired by. So keep on doing you. You think I wasn't afraid to do all the shit that I'm doing now? All the stuff that I'm doing now? Of course it scared me. It scared me at one point because I thought, what if I'm not able to help as many people as I was? What if people don't watch me because they don't resonate with what I'm saying anymore? What if this? What if that? And honestly, none of those what ifs ever stuck with me because I knew that I had to stay loyal to myself more than anything else. I knew that I mattered the most within my reality, in the sense that I have to listen to me first, and everyone who's meant for me will follow, and they always have. They always do. And I'm very thankful for that because God has always had my back through and through. Jesus Christ has my back. Believe me, guys, wherever you are in the world, you will always be protected with the blood of Jesus all over y'all. Yeah, it's that serious, guys. You can do, you can have, you can be anything that you want. You can manifest it all. And just like that, with your inspiration, with your belief in yourself, everything will continue to come together for you, okay? Believe me, guys, there were so many times that I really was afraid. I was terrified. You know, even within some videos that I made in the past, I was like, shit, what if people don't understand what I'm talking about? Or what if people make fun of me? Things like that. And I learned to understand as time went on that no, there will be people who will understand you. And even if anyone says anything, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, they're obviously threatened because that's just how it is. You know, if someone has anything to say about you and you're doing you and being you, they're just a mad salty hater, bro. But I don't even claim that shit. I don't claim haters. I don't claim any of that stuff. I don't believe in that because I feel like that's hella corny. I just think that that's like not for me. I feel like I just want to inspire people and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I intend to do that, and everyone who understands me, I love y'all so freaking much, and anyone who wants to, I know that y'all will, and even the people who have been mean to me before, okay? Like, I know that you feel that way because I threaten you, and that's all right. You can work on this in yourself too, all right? This is something that's universal. I'm never gonna sit here and say fuck anybody, like fuck the haters or whatever. I mean, it's just something that everyone has to work through, and besides that, we're all lovers, so it doesn't really matter. Don't let shit get to you. Remember that you're in control, and remember that it just doesn't matter. Like, nothing matters except for what you're doing for yourself and for the world around you. This is not only about you, this is about everyone else too, okay? You have a life to live because you're meant to be fulfilling it, and you're meant to be doing something very magical and very powerful with it. So please, guys, just do that. I'm very happy where I'm at. I'm super thankful where I'm at. I'm so happy that I live the life that I live and that I have the viewers that I do. No matter how it is, they range a lot and they always change, but they always grow consistently. That's what makes me happy, is that things are growing, and no matter what pace they are, I know that it's all because this is what I can handle. Imagine if I had like 1.1 million subscribers. I think I can't even fathom it right now because I feel like it would make me go crazy thinking about that. Like, that's too overwhelming for me. I'm a very not overwhelmed person because I'm really not. I'm not an overwhelmed person, honestly, at all. But when it comes to having a lot of eyes on me, I do get kind of overwhelmed because I understand that this is me putting myself out there. You know what I'm saying? Because the only purpose that I have here really is to inspire others. I don't mean that's the only purpose I have in this world, but I'm saying here within everything that I'm doing, it definitely is to inspire and help others. So that's all I contribute my time towards, is just in helping and inspiring others. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do anything else. It's just really crazy because when you have that many eyes on you, it feels very overwhelming. It feels like a lot of power, a lot of stuff, a lot of things, a lot of people who don't understand you and things like that. And that's fine. You know, it doesn't really matter because I don't live like that anymore. Like, I don't have that kind of energy anymore. Thankfully, I'm very happy to have people who do understand me and who see me for who I am. But at the end of all of that, you know, whatever happens, I'm going to continue to grow. bro. I know God's got my back, so I know it's only going to be up from here as it always is. And all of the people who watch me, who resonate with me, who love me, who are there with me, we all are in this together. And I also know that, yeah, you know, the growth is continuous. So I'm never afraid of shit. I always understand that God has my back genuinely. The universe has my back. Jesus Christ has my back because we're homies. Like, everything is all good, and it's only going to continue to get better from here. And in whichever way that I'm meant to continue to grow up in success, you know, I'm talking in terms of how it appears on the outside, it's not going to be because of my followers. It's not going to be because of my views. It's going to be because of my efforts that I put into this world and universe. That is how I want to be. I want to only be known for the things that I do, and that's basically it. I don't care to sit down and answer a freaking magazine article about what's your favorite color, what's your favorite animal. I don't want to talk about personal shit, bro. I don't care about that. I only care about helping. That's it. This is that serious. I never want to do those things. Like, I don't fucking care. I don't care. I never have. At one point I did care a little bit. I cared more about like, oh, you know, one day this, one day. Who fucking cares, man? I don't give a shit. Like, it just doesn't matter, because the only thing that I care about is helping people and just inspiring. And that's exactly what I'm going to keep on doing. And y'all are going to learn from me in that way. And that's all you're going to get from me in the very best way possible, because that's what I want, guys. I want y'all to learn from me always at the end of each and every single day. And so I know that y'all always will. And my God, I spoke until my battery's about to die. So may God bless y'all always, angels. Thank y'all so much for everything. I love you guys more than anything. Please take care of yourselves. Keep on doing what you're doing. You guys are the absolute best. And thank you guys so much for watching me. You guys mean everything to me. Take everything that I said here, apply it, learn, use it. You guys can do it. Save the world. We're doing it. Okay. God bless y'all again. Keep on protesting. Keep on speaking out. Keep on sharing awareness. Keep on boycotting everything that y'all know you should be doing. And free Palestine. Yes. Free Congo. Free Sudan. Free Armenia. Free everything in this world. Every country, every continent, every single person in this world who needs that help. I claim it in Jesus' name. So it is. With the blood of Jesus. And so it is. In Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. Period, guys. I love y'all so much. Bye. God bless. And also, something else that I wanted to say, guys, is that if y'all don't know how to help people, if you feel like you don't know how to be the best person that you can possibly be towards others because you haven't untapped that within you, like you don't feel truly selfless yet, like let's say that you want to be able to help people financially, but you feel like, would I really give up $20 right now if somebody asked me for it, knowing that you may not, you know what I'm saying? Then start little by little to really look towards the things that you would do. Then really start to lean into it little by contributing a little bit of something every day. You know, if you feel like you need to work yourself up to $20, give $1 away every single day until you feel comfortable enough to see that, oh wait, me giving away this money didn't really do anything that scary. You know, it helped somebody. I was able to give back in some way or whatever, you know, anything like that. If it makes you feel more comfortable to work your way up, then work your way up, because you're going to naturally get into a place where you're going to feel normal about this. You're going to want to help as many people as you do in that way. And you're only going to continue to grow up that ladder of continuously helping more and more and more. So now it's not that you just donated a t-shirt, for example, now you're donating outfits. Or if somebody needs help at night, let's say that you really prioritize sleeping, you don't want to talk to anybody, you're very antisocial, you don't like to talk to people, but then when your friend hits you up and tells you that they've been sobbing because X, Y, and Z, you learn to understand, okay, maybe I should stay up a little bit later for this person, maybe I should answer their phone call when they call, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me do things that are more selfless to prove to myself that I am a selfless person, so that I can continue to help more and more, because it's going to grow. The impact will grow. So if you don't feel comfortable talking in the middle of the night, give yourself a chance one day to just do it, because it's going to help both of you guys so much. You're going to be there for a person who needed you, and you're going to learn to be even more selfless than you already are. You see what I'm saying? This all adds up together, but it does work. And if you start little by little, again, it will lead to somewhere. It will lead to somewhere so much bigger than you could ever imagine, because you're going to learn that it's going to be okay. All of your actions will be okay. Everything will be made up for you. Like, it's all, everything that will bless you. Like, this world is always there to bless you. Once you give, you always receive back tenfold, always, because of your intention. And so it is, guys, for real. Listen to that, for real.